There's no hair to do. I was cleaning my desk. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing? Y'all did catch me in that. Mongoose, 17 months of subbing. Jen makes shapes, 31 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if I'm going to do the... am I going to be able to do a shaky pin on these retractables? Sorry, we're already distracted this morning. Hi, how are you? Pin nerd seeking pin nerd. I like long rides on the beach. Good morning. So yes, I have been. Guys, I quit my terrible job. I can come back to Twitch. Yay. I don't know what to think about that whatsoever. I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, congrats. Like, you seem happy. That's number one, right? Congrats. Were you at the same job from the last time I've seen you? So you had a very intense job, if that was the same job. If that was the same job. You got it, Jerica. You got this. I have faith in you big time. Big time. Well, good. More times for pens. More times for writing. Also quit my terrible job in July. Nice, Megalinity. I hope y'all find what you're looking for. Like, seriously, only the best to everyone here in chat. No one else, just y'all. Like, everyone else, I hope you have terrible jobs. If you're here, great jobs only. Just got a new one with a good raise. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, random hobby. Glad you're here. Quitting terrible jobs is a great feeling. I passed while waved while passing Bolingbrook exit yesterday. Nice. Glad you made it home safe and sound, Greg. Hope you had a great trip. I do get pictures of the Bolingbrook exit from people who swing by. It's a very unique little exit. My new boss is terrible. By the way, I'm self-employed. Facts. My new boss, well, actually, Toby's my boss. He's in here, so I can't talk bad about him. So, what's up, Michael? Having a great week. Met Strings and Pedals IRL for the first time. Nice. I'm retired. Best job ever. Sweet. Going to the Pelican Hub. So we got Pelican Hub starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, and I think there's even a couple on Sunday. Time zone dependent. Arguably, I have the best boss here. Questionable. Although, I do want to give Sarah a shout out. I really enjoyed Sarah. Sarah's funny. I'm gonna call out Sarah here real quick. You know, like a lot of us, you know, sometimes you wait to the last minute to get things done. Raise hand, you know, like my posts tend to get there towards the end, and we can jam it in there pretty good. So Sarah, you know, prone to, you know, sending me emails at midnight and such. This time ran into a pen situation. Wanted to give it a little bit more time, so it's like, hey, I'm gonna write about writing again, which is what Sarah does best. Write about writing, which I love this. So you definitely need to go check out today's post where Sarah just talks about her new book coming out, but also shares some of the process. And I want to call out one thing specifically here. Hang on a second. Oh man, mine's not in here. Is mine in here? Yeah, here we go. Call this out specifically. So this blotter paper, that's life right there. Blotter paper is life right there. So that's what your blotter paper should look like, chat. I'll win 30 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. That blotter has seen some stuffs for sure. That shirt. So this is what that's mine. Is not like mine's getting like very Kleenexy, like to the Kleenexy phase, but it's got a ways to go to be like Sarah's. So I'm very proud of this blotter paper, and then I see Sarah's just stunting all over me. So there you go. So good stuff though. Enjoyed that post this morning. It was very good. I enjoyed it. So yeah, maybe we should do some writing today or something. Lots of lags in the stream today. Maybe hit a refresh on your side. Blotter is pristine compared to mine. Facts. Corinne B, 46 months of sub, and thank you so much. Let's go. Has Mike responded to your desk tour video? No, not yet. I wonder if he'll wait and do it when he gets back. Y'all have had to refresh twice already, so my alerts, my notifications are clear. We are at 0 issues currently. Stream quality is good. 0% drop frames. Everything's good. So yeah, maybe the problem is you, chat. I mean, I'm prone to being the problem, but seems good, right? So I hope y'all enjoyed the desk tour yesterday. It was ad hoc, as we do things here, and it came out okay. I think I watched most of it the other day. So if you are new here today, you can go over to the YouTubes. Let me put the link in there. So I did a dedicated little handheld iPhone desk tour. So you can go check that out there. So that was fun. Thanks for hanging out yesterday. I'm sure the regular stream was terrible. So Gallstaff, do you have an it doesn't leave the house pin? No, but I'm going to double check thinking that. But that's a personal rule of mine. We had a great time in chat. I did not go back and listen, especially once I realized that chat was up on the screen. Whoops. Blotter leather that Galen Leather gives out is great too. I haven't tried one of those, but I've seen them. Mine are all A5 Slim, and I'm very disappointed about it. Yeah. The missing pins or doesn't leave the house pins. I would argue the opposite. I would argue they never leave the house pins. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I see what you're saying. We're on the same page. You said it correctly, and I read it incorrectly. Do I have any pins that don't leave the house? I don't think so. Yeah. Like literally, that is a rule of mine. Like, I mean, there's going to be probably some exception at some point in time, but I don't purchase pins that I don't feel that I can put in a pocket or take out of the house. That is a rule. That was that goes back to when I bought my first Nakaya, which I wrote about. It took me 2 years to come to like the peace of mind to buy such an expensive pen, such a theoretically delicate pen, even though it's pretty strong and sturdy. To commit to, if I buy this, it has to be used anywhere I want. And once I got over that hurdle, I've really had no option, no problem, buying a pen than using it anywhere. So yeah, like I don't have like a museum set up for my pens. I use them. There are plenty highly expensive pens at Apple Boom that never leave the shop. I don't know. You'd be surprised at who buys those like very expensive pens. Not to bring up the poor subject, but if you knew where the PA Brooks Arushi pen was, would that be too precious to leave the house? No, not even remotely. I would put that in my pocket. I love that pen. God, I gotta find that pen. So mad. Man, I can see that pen. I can feel that pen. Good morning, Thorpe Cat. Brooks, you're still here? God. I shouldn't call it lost. It's misplaced. Along with 2 other pens, but that's the only one I care about. Man. This took a turn, chat. I'm gonna shed a tear. I know. Get back to work. All right, Brooks, let me before you finish looking, are you done with Pinchos for the year? I am done with Pinchos for the year, but I don't know. What are you doing? Annabelle did a lovely job on my late father's fountain pens. Nice. Kakari, by the way, yes, email. I'm literally in no rush. There is no schedule whatsoever for that. But what I owe you is the spoke stuff and I want to figure out what to etch on the pen. So that's what I'm actually waiting on. I'll take any pen out of the house, but I will think about the day and choose accordingly to the expected activities. Yeah. Like tomorrow. Is tomorrow Friday? Yeah, like tomorrow I'm going to be in Atlanta outside the whole time. Like I'm not throwing a Nakai in my pocket, right? Oh, thank you. Yeah. That was funny. I knew I was going to do that too. For Halloween, will you make a spook spoke? I already have one. I mean, that's pretty spooky. Just need some skulls on one maybe or something. Buying and not using seems like a waste of money. Facts. Have you seen the new double broad Yovo nibs? I did. I saw someone's picture yesterday. I forget who it was. Oh, there you are. You're done for the year. Getting next year's shows on the books, starting with Cali. I need to do that. Black and orange. I mean, broad. New pen arriving this afternoon. Is this the pen you bought last week, or is this already more pens? So yeah. Yes, there are double broad Yovos. I saw on Instagram yesterday. Is this what you bought, Namiki Runner Vlad? Let's see. Etoya. Oof. Oh yeah, this is a cool one. I like this one. We talked about this on the podcast the other day. What is this about custom etching though? For who? I mean, we have a laser. I mean, how do you think I got this? I'll show you in a second. But yeah, the Disney Vanishing Point, that's pretty sick. I do like this one. Like, how do you think we did this? But this is not like a sustainable thing that we would offer. Like, oh, you were figuring out what to etch on something? No. I was just saying, like, maybe we could do some Halloween skulls. But no, I don't want to do that. But yeah. Lasers. In an email to me. Oh, yeah. I want to figure out, so if we're going to send pencils to Antarctica, I want to figure out what we can etch on the barrel. Like, do they have like a camp location? Like, so we do this stuff. So Brian does this stuff, right? So when we're building these, we're going to build probably like 3.9 millimeter super grooves. I think we're going to do 3 9 millimeter super grooves. And so we have space to add in, like, should we put like coordinates but I haven't looked at the mail or like to see like what you know what I'm getting at now. Now we're on the same page. So yes. McMurdo, should we just do like a McMurdo station type of thing? Okay. So we'll figure it out. But I got to give that to Brian. And I've been late, and I know we need to get that stuff shipped pretty soon. So that's where I'm at with that. So, yeah, there we go. Everything can be a double broad sig. Lasers are fun and frustrating. True. That's where they're leaving from. Okay. We'll probably do something like that. Let me actually write this down. This needs to go on the task list. Put for the penguin scientist. Yeah, since we have that option, I want to be able to do that. So many pins, chat, so little time. Sorry, I'm figuring something out here. You almost wish you were going? Yes, exactly, Glyph. Exactly. Like, I need to have this done, like, next week. We're ready. I think we have the parts. So, the assembly and stuff should be easy. I just need to get the answers out. So, let me do... So here's what we're kind of doing today, Chadwick. We're just going to do some writing and some stuff. Let's see. All right. There are Old Rocks many places. That would be a good Old Rock place, I bet. Don't forget to make your St. Jude donations, y'all. I like that you put the y'all in there. Exclamation point St. Jude. Shows what we're doing for St. Jude. Speaking of y'all, I've been liking the Curidas. Just saying. And also, for St. Jude tomorrow at noon Eastern time on Twitch, twitch.tv/RelayFM, they're starting the 12-hour subathon. So live from Memphis, Tennessee. I've been seeing, if you've been following Mike or Steven, they've been posting some of the behind the scenes. They were doing like 2 days of like prep work and getting everything done. So, all right. I literally have no plans today. I was thinking about, I need to catch up in my journal. We could write some postcards, do stuff like that. I could do some book writing, things like that. What are y'all feeling today? I was pretty, yesterday, I was pretty spent. Today is going to be like an all day work day. So I'm doing this, shipping, doing a lot of writing since I'm gone most of the day tomorrow. So I'm going to start on refill. Fill a boy a color maker with the stream giveaway. I got you. We could watch you respond to emails. I could do that. I did fill my Aboya. My Aboya is already filled. We could look at everything I have inked, which is a lot. I did fill my Aboya. It has Papier Plume Rebirth in it, which is just money. Perfect. All right, color maker, let's do this giveaway. I know what I'm doing too. I already know this is going to be an easy one for me to decide because I saw it yesterday and I was like, I need to. Am I coming to the Atlanta Pelican Hub? I am not. Is that tomorrow? I will actually be in Atlanta tomorrow, but I'm not coming to the Pelican Hub. Speaking of emails, did you get mine from yesterday? Not the St. Jude one. I did. And the answer is no on that one because I have something else planned for it. But I still owe you a reply. All right. Color maker. We have another great giveaway item here. What is inside this? Oh, I was testing notebooks. More of the notebooks I was giving out yesterday. This is a really good color. A little dusty. Sorry. So this was, again, part of the batch of goods that I got from our friend that made all the great donations. I love this color. Really bright blue. Thank you, Greg. I like this one. It's got animals on it. I inked my new Safari with an EF nib and it feels smoother than the F nib. Weird. Yes. So let's give away this case. This is the Rickshaw Blue on Blue case. Thank you, Color Maker, for the redemption. So this is the Sinclair model that I love so much. Probably because I helped make it. This giveaway is open. Type exclamation point raffle. Exclamation point raffle. You can win this case. It's got 3 pen slots. Wider slot over here for notebooks or 800 more pens, however you'd like to proceed. It has our cool Knock logos in here. Very, very bright. So yeah, this is the one I'm currently using from Sugar Turtle Studio. It currently has 4 pens in it. So we're getting into, I should do a little bit of an accounting of the number of pens I have inked here. That's probably what we should do today. And organize them a little bit more. That's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to see what we have inked. I did kind of pick up my desk a little bit. I'm mostly organized. I moved off some of the stuff that needs to go away, like into storage and things like that. So that is kind of what I did yesterday. So next we'll look at pens here. Chat window suddenly vanished. How did I do that? Well, you're typing in it. I don't know. Let's see. Also, I'm getting too many inked pens just loosely on my desk. I need to figure out where to put them. Am I going to Philly next year? Undecided. I have not decided anything next year. What I need to do... Yeah, I need to sit down with the calendar. I need to sit down with the calendar. Put them in a raffle. You're feeling frisky after yesterday in Orlando. Storage, aka Closet of Doom. We're definitely doing a Closet of Doom video. We're gonna do a whole Closet of Doom stream. That's gonna be an epic stream. That's gonna be a complete mess. That's gonna be like my I need to save for my pens at this point. Nah. This box works. I'll just put a lock on it. I'll just put some washi tape over the front. That'll secure it. So when I do the Closet of Doom stream, we'll have very good... I'll plan on that. Like, I have a really good day where I can spend a lot of time doing it. It's going to be messy because it's just going to be on my laptop like I do the shipping streams, right? So it's going to be interesting. Washi tape is for Lamy only. True. Then afterwards, we roll over to Mike's bag closet. All right. So is this color the same here as it is over on the other camera? It's pretty close. I feel like this is the Cookie Monster case. I think this is the Cookie Monster case. Officially. All right, let's pick a winner. Thank you again, Color Maker, for the Ink Drops Redemption. Let's pick a winner. Let's go. Kim Landwehr. It's been a while. Yes? No? Maybe? Recently? Definitely not first time. Fun fact, listening to the podcast again, the first ever mention of the idea for the spoke pen was episode 16, was all about Kickstarter pens. What I want is for someone to design a pen for the Signo DX. Exactly right, OSU. Exactly. That was a long time need for me. All right, congratulations, Kim. Ooh. All right, let's do this. Good morning, TriStars. Please ask Rickshaw to make Puppet Sinclairs. It would be pretty easy. They're such bright colors. Kermit and Animal and Beaker. Philly Pin show rate is good to 11 December. Expensive this year. Is it at the same hotel as last year? I don't think it's at the same hotel that I went to pre-pandemic. I'm not sure. I did like that location. All right, Kim, email me your shipping address. I need to give you a blue sticker here. Sheraton, that doesn't mean anything to me. Just relate it to this has been new the past 2 years, or this has been in there for a while. Because I've only been once, so. Nice. Chat, anyone have any opinions on Inkvent? Fun, worth it, too much ink? I have rarely heard a bad thing about the Inkvent. They seem pretty cool. Even I was skeptical year one, and I think it's one of the coolest things that they do. It's just fun. It's not too much ink. Inkvents are great. This was the original location before they moved to the Westin. So I must have been at the Westin, I'm guessing. The one I went to. So back to the original location. You won an accidental... Oh, that's right. I sent you some uni balls. Look at this. Mind of a champion right here, chat. Mind of a champion. Weston was next to the mall. I don't know. I've only been once, so I'm not totally dialed in there. But thank you. All right, is this going to stick anywhere on here? I'm not. I love Inkvent, but I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it pre-Xmas or wait post-Xmas when it's on sale. Yeah, I mean, I guess this was the first year where they actually had extras, right? The first couple years, I think they sold out like pre-event, like October. It comes out like October, I'm pretty sure. Too much ink for me. That's fair. That's probably like me. Yeah, but I think it's a cool thing. Got last year's green Inkvent for about €40. Yeah. Speaking of Uniball, during the desk tour, I said you need to do something special with those presentation note cards, frame them or display them somehow. So I've actually removed them from where they were sitting yesterday, and they're going into the closet of doom. I made a stash that down here that has to go into the closet of doom. So I should do something with them though better than that. I have a Uniball pouch. I should put them in there or do that or something. I don't know. I should wear one of my Uniball hats. I haven't even seen if they fit. I loved Inkvent last year, but couldn't do it 2 years in a row. Closet of Doom to be forgotten about. I know. I should. Maybe if I ever redo this, do this office, that's in like the 2-year plan. Maybe if I redo this office, we can get a better spot for them. They're at least clipped together. I might do a couple of Inkvents at the same time this year. Can you explain that further? Because I'm already broken just by that statement. Also, did you get my email? But yeah, €40 for the Inkvent. What's the Oh, I see. Different brands. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't tracking that. I was like, why would you do 2 different Diamine ones? It's like, so it's the Diamine one and then the Mont Blanc one, which is a red ink. It's the same red ink for 25 days. They just call it something different, right? Is it a Mont Blanc one like that? Where it's just all different red inks named the same, but it's named differently, but it's all actually the same ink on the inside. That would be cool. I would do that one. I would get that Mont Blanc with 25 different red inks, except they're all the same red ink. I still think there should be a Han Inca. That's pretty funny. Yes. And it costs $1,000. Right. Exactly. They alternate between red and Irish green. That's true. They could mix in Irish green. Yeah. Red, Irish green, and then just go to town. Yeah. Different names. A store? Yeah. So we're seeing some different stores doing them. Cult Pens has done different ones. More of a stationary one. Some of the Japanese stores do them. Probably a Yoseka one. I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm taking a very educated guess there. So yeah, a lot of stores could be doing them. Lots of good stores would be up for that. So trying to figure out if I spend my money on Inkvent or at a bunch of stationery shops when traveling. Always choose traveling. Always choose traveling to allocate your funds. You never know what you're going to run into. And you'll have a better memory of the stationery. All right, see you, Michael. You'll have a better memory of the products you buy from traveling than the Inkvent. So I would save for that. Even if you're just buying like a postcard here, a postcard there, notebook, notepad, things like that. Floaty Pin. Always recommend the Floaty Pin when you're traveling. I need some more Floaty Pins. Yeah, I might actually be able to get Ackerma in Amsterdam. Exactly. Yeah, do that stuff. Floaty Pin. You don't know what a Floaty Pin is? It's a terrible ballpoint, but the barrel has something. It has like a liquid in the top, And as you move it, the thing moves. Like a lot of them will do like a ship, like or like a boat where it goes up and down, up and down. Look for one when I was in Atlanta. Yeah. Some of them are dirty. Yeah, or like Mike said, or a bikini. So yeah. They have usually some vintage vendors have them at Pinchos, but they're always like way too expensive and janky for me to like. I'm not gonna pay $5 or $10 for your floaty pin that doesn't float anymore. Yeah, I call them floaty pins. I mean, yeah, it's floatypins.org, right? So I guess that's the official name. I was gonna say, is that even the official name? I don't know. Be careful that you don't confuse the Ackermans. There are two, and they are different stores. One in Amsterdam, the one in Den Haag. I think Den Haag is the official PW Ackerman. Is there like a true difference there? Like the OG, like the ink is the Den Haag one, right? Hello, late. You're probably just walking the dog. OG is the Den Haag, yes. All right, let's see what Brad has inked up. We have a lot of things inked up. So here's the cleaning stash first. So this is what I have so far in the cleaning stash. Heard the Amsterdam one isn't even related. I think that's what I've heard as well, but I am certainly no professional. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, Auf Wiedersehen. Is that how that song goes? All right. So this is what I'm cleaning. So we'll start with these first. So the wingback I reviewed. I just want to, if I use it again, I want to use something that's not the black ink. Enderdod, they are not related. That's a word. Or is that supposed to be indeed? I don't like this white blotter paper as much. I forget the brand of it. I like the pink one. Indeed in Dutch. Oh, you would know. I didn't even see who typed that, of course. I wasn't even thinking. Apologies. So this is I really like this black ink. It's just I need to ink a pen with a black ink again. I mean, I could just ink this up, keep this inked up with black ink, but I don't know what black ink it is, and that bothers me. I guess I could email them, but they'll probably just say, it's generic. I know that our spoke ones, I didn't want to, so when we do ink cartridges, anything in this subject line special, yeah, just put Sinclair on there. That would be great. I think I'm going to mail it today, so if you go ahead and send it out, I'll get it out today. With the spoke fountain pens that we sell, the icon and the axle, I wanted to make sure I could say what ink it was. Like, that's important to me. So I actually had got the Monteverde blue-black inks. That's one place that allowed me to buy them in bulk. So, like, I don't even know that that's on the product page, but we use the Monteverde. I think it is on the product page. We use the Monteverde blue-black ink cartridges. So I can say, people ask what ink is in this, I can say it's Monteverde blue-black. So that was just a way to get bulk cartridges of something decent. As a matter of fact, I think I need to order some more. So this is Sanzen. I'm sorry, what is this pen? It's the Wingback, and I did a review of it on Monday. It's a good pen. This stainless steel is too back-weighted for me. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to order the titanium one or not. So this is the cleaning stash right now. So this one's getting cleaned. Dang, I think I always assumed they were black. Now I need to dig one out for the spoke cartridges. I keep looking at reviews on the pen and things it looks really nice, but I wish it was full size. It is full size. I mean, that's as full size as you get when you post it. This is weird, but the background sound of dishes is so nice. So here's the deal. My wife's home. She has her headphones in. She's decided to empty the dishwasher, and this door is not shut, and I don't feel like getting it up to shut it. So just pretend I'm in a kitchen. This is a kitchen stream. Yes, chef. She can't hear me. Headphones are in. So it is a full-size pen. It's a very full size, as a matter of fact. But when you cap it, it is shorter. It is a cozy vibe. Yeah, I like literally. Y'all think it's professional around here. It is clearly not, as y'all witnessed yesterday. Secondly, even though I just inked this up, I added this one to the St. Jude raffle. Exclamation point St. Jude. You can see all the things we're raffling off to raise money for St. Jude. I thought this one popped like way more for St. Jude. This is a very much more complex pen that Sean at London Pen Co. made, so I wanted to give this one away, which I had a conversation with him. So I need, even though I inked it yesterday, I need to go ahead and clean it, so I can give it away, because I'll be doing that like next week. Brad, how does the raffle work again? It's on, it's all on exclamation point St. Jude at the bottom. So just scroll to the bottom and you can see all the details. But it's basically for every $10 you donate, you get one raffle ticket, and then we just randomize everything. And yeah, they just get picked and contacted. Admitted you like the Ebonite too much to let it go. I prefer the Ebonite for me personally. Yes. I also like it. It can be both things. I also think this one's better for the raffle, right? This one's way more. But if I was picking to keep one of the pens, I would keep the Ebonite. I don't know if I'm going to keep the Ebonite, but I'm going to review this one. If you have multiple tickets, you can win multiple prizes. Yes. Yeah. We have people, like I know we've had people that have won 2 things before. Is that in the thing? You're not limited to one win. Correct. If that is not spelled out in there, I should. But I thought I did, but since that's come up in years past, but maybe I haven't. Have you ever had your wife guest on a stream? She's popped in and said hi once or twice. So you can choose the one you want and let the others go back to a new winner? No, you don't get to choose anything. So like say the first item, the Hello Tello list is like the Hello Tello pin. It's like, all right, I'm picking the winner for the Hello Tello pin. Boom. That's it. You don't get to choose, because I don't have 6 months to audit everyone's answers for that. I'm going to tell you, if you win, you're going to get an email says you won the Hello Tello pin kind of thing. Does that make sense? You don't win and say, oh, here, choose your prize. Maybe that needs to be clarified more in there too. Has anyone ever won a prize that they donated? Do you fudge that to make sure they don't? I don't fudge anything, which is how we end up with 2 winners. I don't think anyone's ever won a prize that they've donated. I don't think so. I sent a receipt, but it did not say my name. I got you. Because I did them yesterday, so I got you exactly. Oh, yes, Sergeant Story. Absolutely. If you win multiple and you want to give one back, I have no issue with that. I would just pick a new winner. Completely. Tracking. You may do anything you want as far as that goes. Now I'm tracking. Yeah, no problem there. Yeah. Completely tracking. Dishes are going good, chat. Y'all good? Yes, chef. Cleaning the Jinhao. I think we'll put this in the Closet of Doom. Glyph gave me this. I kind of like it. It's a fun pen. I think I'm going to go ahead and clean it out, and we'll give this one away. It's just a good, like, entry-level Kind of quality fountain pen. Like, I'm not disappointed in this pen whatsoever. Let's post it. Ooh, I posted a pen. Posted a pen. What's the name of this one? Booger pen, exactly. With booger ink. I should send it with booger ink in it. Jinhao 82. And this is... Who knew that citrus black would be such a cool color? I should order some more of those Barney pens that have the citrus black in it. I keep saying I'm going to do that, but they're like $5 a pen. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. I've been mixing inks that I have way too much of. Turns out I'm really good at taking good inks and making some wild, questionable browns. Facts. So anytime I've ever mixed inks, I'll only stay in the same product lineup and in the same product subcategory. So like I'll mix some Iroshizukus. I did a blog post where I can't remember the colors. What did you end up inking the London Pinchos with, Brad? So Fire on Fire for the Nona. Because, I mean, it's got some hot orange drinks in there. Yeah, so in doing it in small batches, I always did them in little ink vials. So I would always just do like half and half. Like 2 milliliters of one ink, 2 milliliters of another ink, shake them up in the vial, let them sit. So I did Roaring Klingner and Iroshizuku. Not together. Yeah, Shinpeki. Yeah. So like I did Shinpeki, and then I did what was it? Scabix. It was Scabiosa and Salix. Did Scabix, which those both turned out good, but I haven't done anything else. But you gotta be very careful with those. Like, unless you're just using in like refilling up like a Platinum Preppy or something like super disposable, just testing things out. That's fine. Fuyu Peki is great. I haven't tried that. All right, so this is the London Pinco. I already forgot the name of it. But in the Ebonite, I'm going to review this one. So we did Cheshire Cat in this one, Thunder Viking. So this was your call yesterday, which was, like, as soon as you said it, I knew that was it. C14. Nice. Because I love this ink, and it is the perfect shade. Did a nice British Racing Green ink mixing Lamy Black and Lamy Green. See, yeah, like Sergeant Story, I would be totally down with that. All right, so since I'm keeping this one ink up, this needs to go... That needs to go on the review list. I heard that Shinkai and Yamabudo is a good Lamy Petrol dupe. Ooh, I would be in with that. I feel like your assistant day, all I've done is remember names of pens. I will remember things eventually. It's just the pace sometimes I get out over my skis. C is for Cookie. I already gave away that case. So we're gonna do... Wow, that platinum blue black is very sheeny on this plotter paper. Ebonite is with a B, not a P, chat. It's Ebonite, not Ebonite. Hey, Gourmet Pens, what are you doing here? What is up? All right, so let's take these out of here so I can put in the ones that I have gone through. So that's staying inked. The Gravitas, I like this little 8 nib, number 8 nib. All right, what's this one called, Glyph? Gravy Toss, yes. Gravy Toss. Something small pen. This is also Fire on Fire, because why not? I kind of dig this one. It's like a polycarbonate. And it's got a number 8 Jinhao extra fine nib, which I can't believe I like this nib, but it turns out I do. Turns out I do like this one. This is the one that, what's the Jinhao 159? It's really firm. There should be more love for Lamy turquoise. I am a very big Lamy turquoise fan. So that can go back in there. I need to review this. Gosh, is this on the review list? I don't know which one this is. Is this MZG2? Question mark. This is matte. I don't know if it's PM Cool. I gotta look up all the specs on this one. So this is one of those inks that would almost benefit from a drop of water to pull out. So this is actually a purple ink, like a dusty purple, and it's just really dark, which I do like that. But with this nib and the amount of ink I'm getting here, V2, thank you. With this ink and the amount that's going down on the page, it looks really, really dark. Like it doesn't look much different than the black up here from far away. But you can see a little bit of purple like in this thin part of the line up here. Like you put one drop in pen or bottle. What I would do is, if I was committed to that, Michael, I would put it in a vial, and I would decant into a vial, drop a drop of water in there, syringe it from there into the pen. I would make it very, very complex. But yeah, I wouldn't put it in the bottle. The pen would be fine, like that's easy enough. But I would, if I was doing this for myself, I would put it in a vial, because then I could test the mixture. Do I need 2 drops of water, right, to get out some of the grays, right? Yep. Exactly. All right, that stays inked. I think all these are staying inked because I need to review them. Let's do Curidas last. So this is probably going to be my next fountain pen review. Don't you think, OMG, we're all crazy for overthinking this? Yes, I do. It's my kind of crazy, though. We're all crazy together. So I think this is going to be my next fountain pen review. I don't know if it's going to be my next, like literally my next review, but my next fountain pen review, because I've had this long enough and I dig it and I'm ready to write it up. So this is the Nava Lure Horizon. No chance of spelling this right. Does it have an H here? I don't. How do you spell Nava Lure? Valure Horizon. We're just gonna guess. Nabaloosh. I just love all the crazy, absolutely. And this is Robert You'd almost think I would keep track of everything I have inked. But I haven't missed one yet. Digital Medievalist, 10 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm pretty happy with this color in this pen because it's not like a perfect like matchy-matchy type situation, but it goes good with like the browns. What do you like about the Horizon that's different than any other pens? Did I say I like something about the Horizon? What if I hate it? What if I'm going to just like crush it? What if I despise it? But yeah, I like that. I like that color. What if it's doo-doo? What if it's duty? Brad needs a cheat sheet of weird spelling brand names. That's actually a pretty good idea. I do like it. I'm just messing with Slumber in Studio. Just messing. Just messing. And this is, how does that narwhal feel compared to their OG pens? This one's definitely heavier because it's got some extra metal bits to it. So this is Brooke still here? Are we officially calling this something? So this is Charleston Slim. Why isn't that is that a cigarette or is Charleston Slim's a cigarette or a candy, chat? That seems like a poll. Virginia Slims. Okay, that's a cigarette. Charleston. You can tell where my head's at. That or a gangster. Ooh, yeah. Like I was. This seems like a Boardwalk Empire kind of name. Charleston Slim. We're just going to go with Charleston Slim. If that's not the name of this pen, Brooks, it needs to be the name of this pen. Thunder Viking over there Googling Charleston Slim. See, we are weird, chat. Rootness tootness. What combination of ink colors do you use most often? Bright blues, blue blacks, orange, and purple. Or like most of my stuff. I'd say that's what I tend to. Then we have some outliers that I do prefer. Some bright greens and some weird stuff. And this is, again, another Robert Oster. Anyone want to guess what this one is? It's not hard. I like blues, browns, greens, and purples. I've gotten into this brown orange phase that I didn't think I would ever get into, but I kind of dig it. I like jewel tones. Been liking reds lately in inks. That's one I rarely get to. Zane's dad, 13 months of subbing. Nice. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Is there a name for that Brooks material? Yes. This one's from Fountain Telling. So Brooks's daughter. And this is The Committee, which I never found out why it's called The Committee. So this material has a name. It is called The Committee, and it's a fountain telling material. It's pretty cool. I should like it. I got to pick it out. I love red pens, but I struggle with red inks. Yeah. Same. So yeah, The Committee. I love a series pens or inks named after Roxy Music songs. I could probably work on that. Like Primary Manipulation, right? But the Roxy music version could definitely be called more than this, right? Maroon instead of red is my go-to. See, I think I like maroon less than red. But also, like, I shouldn't speak on that because I'm just not a red person very, very much. Challenge yourself, think red inks. I like my Robert Oster Red Candy is my favorite red ink. But I like, why choose red when I have orange, right? That's always been my theory. But I have one pen that I do like red in, and it's a Nakaya. Of all things, I have a Nakaya that I like red in. But when I do use red, especially if I use red in like an extra fine pen, I'm pretty happy. Anything broader, I don't really care for. All right, so this is a Gravitas VAC. I think another polycarbonate VAC. What's the great brown ink? Sailor Tea Time Fika Brown. Yeah, extra fine red inks are pretty good. Diamine Fire Ember with a broad nib. Ooh, I haven't tried that one. That sounds fun. And then I do like fun colors like this one. This is Birmingham Penco Eroded Bronze. It's just a weird color. That works for me. Colorverse Coffee Break is a nice brown. Do Pelican CC pens use a proprietary cartridge? The ones I've seen still ship with Short International. They make a long International Edelstein cartridge, so they fit the international standard of cartridges. The script news is great. What does that mean? What's back? Script? Skirt. Skirt. All right, so this case is full. This case is full. All right, so we're going to close this one, set it aside. And this is my striated I'm thinking now. Let's see here. Yeah, this is my first modified nib, which is weird for me. Everything else was stock nib. And y'all can see why I like modified nibs. Pannonia 1 in or 2 ins in the beginning. I didn't wait for you, I'm just writing it. I don't even know if it's Frida Azul or Azul Frida, because I always forget. That should go on the list. Frida Azul, Azul Frida. 2 in the beginning, 1 in the end, or 2 in both spots. In double ins. I think you did pretty well at the show, Zane's dad. There's always next time. Azul Frida, nice. There's Gamma Gamma. He loves it when I ask this question literally every time. He's like, Brad, like, you ask this every time. You think at once, you think one time ever, you would remember this. Because actually, I know it's Azul Frida because I want it to be Frida Azul. And I know that's wrong because I'm generally wrong. So see, I did it right. But I think this is a good ink for this pen, right? Like, I almost needed something since the pen is so wild. I almost needed something basic to go with it, and I just love this blue. It's such a lovely blue, right? Like, it just works for this pen, I think, in a lot of ways, right? This pen is already like aggressive. I needed a more simple ink. And you can see this is the first nib grind that I've had. So this is a fine italic and it's got a little bit of flex on this nib that Matthew did for me at Orlando. And you can see my handwriting compared to all the other lines, chat. You can see why I like a pen a nib like this, right? I'm assuming you can tell the difference in my handwriting. And this is like my messy, just like fast handwriting. You can see, to me, this looks so much better than a rounded tip pen. So there you go. Aggressively colorlicious. I think that needs to be an ink name. That's a good ink name. You could make that gourmet pens. Colorlicious. Colorlicious. Let's see what else we got here. Look out for that. You will make it nice. Another crispy nib here. And this is the bronze kind of color, brown orange. This is Papier Plume Rebirth. Also a cursive italic nib. I thought this was a perfect match for this green ebonite. I really like this color. It goes good with this pen. This greenish, brownish pen. This one, Rebirth, is a little more brown than some of the other brown oranges that I've reviewed. A lot of the brown oranges will lean a little bit more gold and orangey. This one's definitely more brownish red. All right, what else we got here? Ooh, yeah. And then we got... So how many pens do we have inked up so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 3 of them will be cleaned. So we're at 8 inked. We're going to have at least 10 inked here. So this is also a nib grind, but an opposite angle. So this is a blade angle. So this angle is vertical, where these other ones, or thin. This one's thin vertical, where these other ones are thin horizontal. So it changes the shape of the line a little bit. And this is... So my writing is generally better with a thin horizontal and a wide vertical, but this gives it a little bit of a different look. Yeah, I'm surprised at how much I love that ink, Boss Baker Chris. Who ground this one? Mark Bacchus. So this is a blade grind. We can I can show those. I can show the 2 different types of grinds here in just a second. Let me just finish what we got here. We got 2 more in here, and then this one. So this is the... So this is the Monarch nib. Dun, dun, dun. And we'll write this one upside down here. This is about the only nib I enjoy writing upside flipped over with. I don't have many that are set up to be this way, but this one does a good job. And this is Akibi, Sailor Manu Akibi, which is just a knockout ink. Maybe like a top 5 all-time ink for me. Bacchus blade equals the best. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Uh-oh, ferret. Oh. So, okay. It is. And that's why I thought it would work if I created it directly. Okay. I will create a custom item. I don't want to put it in inventory in case someone else snaps it up. So I will take care of that. Have you tried Manio Kuzu? I have not. So ferret faucet, ignore that one. I will delete it. And I will create... Yeah, I'll make it work. I will make it work. All right, last one. Kuzu stains. What color is Kuzu? Yeah, I see what happened there, ferret. Or maybe I can just go put that in inventory. That's what I'll do. If you want to do it now, I can go put it in inventory. I just don't want anyone else to get it. I can, yeah, I got my laptop here. I can make it happen. Magenta E. Oh, no, I haven't, because I guess I fell into a Kiwi. So this is the Mayfair. What's this model? Narya. Don't have your wallet. No big deal. I'll just create a new one. It'll just be easier for me to create a new one. And I will do that today because I'm working on that stuff today. So I'll do it this afternoon. So I don't want to clean out any of these other pens because I just want to do stuff with them. So that's Pelican Edelstein Topaz, which is a great one. Last one, and then we'll do a giveaway. And then we'll talk about some line widths. So this is... And I do have a note to review Platinum Blue Black versus Platinum Blue Black Mount Fuji to see if they're the same. I gotta find, for that one I need to find my chromatography strips. I have some somewhere. All right, so what's that one? So 15 minus 3. So I have 12 pens inked up. 12 pens inked up. Pelican Edelstein inks, underrated. So this is kind of like their, see if I can get, you can see the sheen on this. That's just coffee filter paper works. I only have, no, I think I got some white ones. I was thinking I only had the brown ones. So this has some sheen to it. How many repeat inks? Literal repeats, just Fire on Fire, but like in the ballpark of color. Really probably just the Carolina Blue and the Topaz are pretty close. I mean, I have 2 pink-ish ones, but they're pretty different. Edelstein Adventuring is my favorite green, great shading. Edelstein Topaz, best Edelstein. Yeah, those are all great. Star Ruby. Yeah, Edelstein inks are great. So I'll see if I can show you 1111 Make a Wish. Well, we should do a giveaway on 1111, and then I'll do some lines. That was not exactly how I meant that to come out, so. What was wrong with me? All right. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. All right. We're going to continue the theme of the notebooks and the giveaways and stuff. I am all right. So this is in that same batch as the rickshaw. Is what you just did called swatching? No. Swatching would be a lot more ink application generally in a different way. Like I would use something different to get ink down on the paper to get a real presentation of the ink. So with swatching, this would be more like an ink log to like know what pen and ink I have together. So swatching would be a little bit different. And I would use different tools and different paper probably. Well, this paper's good, but so yesterday I gave away those Hobonichi notebooks. And I think I gave one of these away last week. This is from that same batch of notebooks that our mysterious benefactor donated. So this is a B6 Slim Cafe Note. This is Tomoe River paper, 3.7 millimeter grid. So yeah, these are sweet. These are sweet, sweet, sweet notebooks. Yeah, I gave one of these. You have it. This is a really like legit good notebook. I would steal this notebook. One day I will have a cafe note. Maybe today is your day. So let's do this. Set that there. Let me pop over here. Set this giveaway up, and then we'll do lines. I guess this shirt is kind of a line doing shirt, right? So cafe note B6 Slim. Cafe not. I'm leaving it. All right, this giveaway is open for a cafe not. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. You do have to be present to win, and you must email me your shipping address. All right, so yeah, dozen pens inked up. Is there anything else I want to clean? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty happy. I think we'll let these ride for a minute. Shower. I don't know the context of that, but yes, I've had one today. I am not entering, but I love you anyway. You should enter because now the bot knows that you don't want to win, so the bot will actually make you win, and then we can give it away to someone else. So I think you should enter. Check out this new Pelican. What eraser refill fits the pencil? Pentel. We actually sell them on the site. Is this, what size is this? 200. Yeah, all cookies. So I'm getting a little, I like this, obviously. Ooh, it's sparkly. I want them to step out of the white plus realm. Yeah, or if you don't want to enter, you can just type !waffle. Like if you want to fake enter. Can we not get a singular bigger picture? That's pretty cool. I like the sparkle. I wish it was just kind of full sparkle as opposed to ink window and sparkle. Maybe. Like the 600s that do the lines. What is it with me and lines today, chat? The stripes. The stripes. The 600s that do the stripes. I guess they wanted this one to be different than the 600s that do the stripes. God, it's the worst. But yeah, that looks cool. This one, I promise you, I think it's the shirt. Pelican CEO did a Yoast interview recently. Didn't she say she loved the white? I don't know. So what ink are you putting in here? That's not a gold ink. You can't cheat. It's obvious you would use a gold ink. What ink are you putting in this pen? That's the real question here. This is a very Florida man shirt. That's why I'm thinking I'm very Miami Vice drug running today. Hope they go back to the translucent stripes at some points. Black. Black is actually not bad. I would kind of go for that. Teal. See, I don't think teal would be on my list. Purple, maybe. Karub de Sheep. Yeah. Teal is good. Y'all are into teal on this one, huh? I don't think I could do that. No, I'm saying golden barrel. I'm saying there's some, like, the gold tones are, like, going to be perfect. I'm trying to step outside of, like, the perfect. Blue Birmingham Chinchilla. They actually have a one called Chinchilla. Ooh, alt gold green. That's not bad. I need sunglasses for the Miami Vice vibe. True. Dragon Drawer, 10 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, Dragon Drawer. Appreciate you. Green, maybe? Okay. Yeah. I'm just curious. Like, if you buy this pen, what's going in here? Terracotta brown? See, I think I would have to go a little bit further. I'm either sticking with the gold, which is not allowed, or I'm getting away and doing, like, maybe a dark green, huh? What about that, like, the Platinum Classic Forest Black? I could maybe be tempted. Golden red. Sailor's Warning is almost too pinky. Looks like, yeah, I don't know. Khaki black. That new Urban. The pinky fuchsia thing. Yeah, I could do pinky fuchsia. You missed the exercise requirements. Yeah. I'm saying, like, this is screaming for a great gold ink, right? Rider's Blood. I'm not getting maroony red vibes. Don't go green with the rose gold. Teal. Y'all on the teal on this one, huh? What am I missing? I know you're going to say taste and common sense, but, like, teal is one of the last ones I'm feeling on this. Hair, also. Ray Jaguar. That would be sick. But that gets out of the rules. Cafe Crema. Okay. Cafe Crema. Of course, Namiki Winterblad teal. Sparkly red. Well, if anything, there is no good answer for this, right? Diablo Mint. Okay, you might actually tempt me with that. That's teal adjacent, but green. Yeah, Ray Jaguar would be sick, actually. Hold. Got a hot lunch date, chat. Why is a green and gold pen looks great with brown inks, but not vice versa? No, not only you. So anyway, I'm glad. Robert Oster Moto Oil. I haven't figured that out. I haven't inked that up recently. Blue, black, and black are cheating. See, I don't think black's cheating. But I think we've learned that this is a very... there's no clear answer to this. Whereas some pens, I think, have very clear answers on what to ink them up with. That one's very unclear. That's why I wanted to play that game. Thank y'all. Shogun. That'd be sick. Y'all know I love me a Shogun. All right. Let's pick a winner. Let's do some lines. And then we're going to go. I'm going to go on a lunch date right here in the kitchen. All right. Pick a winner. Let's go. Sonic Steven. Sonic Steven 77. That feels like you need a Mandalorian sticker. Sonic Steven. The Mandalorian. Hey, you're welcome. Email me, hello@penaddict.com. If you do it like in the next hour, I will ship it today. Dutch Bill Pinman, 2 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Willem, I appreciate that. Please shipping spring stream. No, I have too much randomness today. There is a small chance we do a small drop of stuff for Spoke, like in the next day or two. So maybe next week, I will at least keep it on my radar. I'm not going to promise you that. But today is not going to happen. Yeah, it's right in front of me. I was looking for the thing to do the thing. All right. Whew. But I would love to do some co-working streams. I am too squirrely to focus. Like, I would never do a co-working stream like in this time window, but like a later time window. If I have some like real things I need to focus on, maybe I'll try it one day. What I should do is actually like literally wear my headphones with music in them and we'll just like sit here and work. But I won't sit here and chat because I would never get anything done. I need co-working like humans need oxygen. I feel that. I need noise. I do need noise. I will say that. It actually drives my wife crazy. Because there's always something going on a side screen or a speaker when I'm working. All right, let's, you accept my terms, please co-work with us. See, I have a really busy day today, which would be good for co-working. You're co-working with me right now. So today I could actually be tempted to do that. You need noise when my cube mates are chatting? Yeah. I'll think about it this afternoon because I'm planning on like a 2 or 3 hour work session after shipping. And I'll be sitting right here anyway doing that. I'm considering it. All right. Let me go back and write some lines here. See, I said it properly this time. I said I'm going to write some lines. I'm not going to do some lines. All right, let's get these two. Those. Thanks for I haven't seen that message in a while. Thanks for hanging out. Please hit the follow button, the little heart, to be notified when the Pen and Act goes live. That's an OG message right there, chat. All right, that's a pretty good standard. All right. So for those of you who are wondering, I don't have everything like properly. I don't have all the proper options here, but we'll look at a couple here. So what I look for in a nib, given my writing style, and this is different for everybody, right? So when you're looking for a nib grind, it's really based on your writing style and what's going to help your proper style. So let's see, do I have a big nib here? I don't think I do. Oh, ferret faucet, that is completely a non-issue. I'm glad to do it. It's literally what I do. So yeah, easy peasy. So this is a standard rounded tipping nib. So when I talk about a rounded tipping nib, that's just your stock nibs, right? The little tipping on there is rounded. It gives kind of a rounded edge to the lines. It's not like a clean break on the edge of the lines. So just a standard like off the shelf nib, and that looks like this, right? So you can see my writing looks completely fine, completely legible, but it's not like tightened up, right? It's just kind of there. And then when I switch to a different type of nib, you can see that my writing changes, right? And I found something that benefits my lines. So we're going to do like that. So what this looks like, God, you're really not going to be able to tell the difference here. So with a standard nib on any size, you're not going to get any line variation no matter which way you go here. So these lines are going to be the same width generally. You could press harder on the downstroke, and that's probably why it looks a little bit wider, or it could just be the visual. You're going to get the tines splitting more when you just pull them down a little bit. So you might have a little bit different line variation on a stock nib just by the tines splitting on the downstroke. So, and also pace, like this is a really, really long particular topic, right? Like your writing pace is going to affect these lines too. So let's use this one since it's a different color. I love SIG and CSI nibs, but I found that I actually hold the nibs sideways when I use them. Yeah, so there is, so comparatively, this nib essentially has almost no tipping. This does better in photography and like if I can zoom into them. But this... Let's see if we can get it here. It's just so much going on here, it's going to be impossible to focus. This essentially has a sharp edge across the front, right, as opposed to the rounded tipping. There we go. So there's no like ball of tipping on here, right? It's been kind of cut off. There you can see it a little bit. As opposed to this pen, you can see how there's a round ball on the end, right? So that gives me this sharp edge that I like. And now, like if you're a cursive writer, like that may not work. This edge may not work for your handwriting style. So this is going to be thin going this way and then wider going this way. But the kicker here, and why you're saying, Brad, that doesn't really look that different, is because I have this on a fine nib, right? So I have even turned up the, so you get less variance on the fine nib. But, like when you see it up close, you can tell. But the way I write, it makes my style look better. So you can actually see the thinness here. There's more variance between this line and this line than this line and this line. Even though it's like hard for you to see, hard for you to tell. You know, on camera like this, right? This isn't a great way to do it. Any tips for getting crust out that builds up in the threads over time, you just have to clean it. Like you could rinse it with water and keep going with it. So now this one, so let's see, this is like a round tipping. So this one's like, essentially the tip of the pen is this shape. This one is more of this shape. And this last one, it's not quite extreme as this is, but it's more of this shape. Not quite architect-y, but I'm gonna get wider lines here on the horizontals than the verticals. And this one you can't see much. It's not an architect, but it's got a little bit of shape to it. So those are kind of the three different shapes of the nib in a blown up perspective. So you can see how wide this is horizontally compared to the vertical, and then how thin this is compared to the vertical, right? That's the different angles of the writing surface of the nib. Who did the third nib again? Mark Bacchus. This one's called the Blade. So it's like a Naginata Togi, right? It's almost like in profile, it will look like this. Kind of. It's kind of a long tapered, like a spear tip. Right, so it's not a harsh differentiation here, but there is some. You can definitely tell the wide, you know, I'm hitting this whole wide stroke, and then the fine strokes are hitting more just in this vertical. Yeah, so a blade is going to be for that Hebrew style writing, like people use architects for that type of writing, or you can get people, they will just do like a straight up Hebrew grind. But you have to find, there has to be a reason why you get these, right? Like, people aren't going to like the harshness of this fine cursive italic that I hand this pen to if their writing style is not suited to this, right? But then you look at my handwriting and the way I write, you look at something like this, and you're like, oh, well, that like literally makes all the difference in the world in my handwriting, right? These two nibs are similar. And you can tell, like, you could look at the paper from here, even on this camera, and you can tell there's something different with these two lines and how they work for me. Okay? So that's a very, very short version. It's a lot more particular and complex than that. But in general, that's why I choose the things that I do. So, all right. All right, chat. Well, I think we're going to wrap it there. Do we have anyone to raid today? I haven't even looked at Twitch today. What's today? Thursday? Mike's not on for like 30 minutes. Let's see here. Can I fit all these in here? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, chat. All right, let's see what we got going. Stay on for 30 minutes? No. I have a lunch date. You don't make the lunch date mad. Definitely do not mess around with a lunch date. I know. Sorry, Jules. You can go back and watch the VOD, but yeah, I gotta go today. Oh, we haven't seen Eric in a while. Perfect. Sorry, Jules. Tuesday, Thursday, 10 a.m. And usually like 11:30ish, 11:15, 11:30 on Wednesdays. Thank y'all for hanging out. There's my voice because Twitch makes it hard to find the buttons you need. So we're going to go raid Eric. And I'm not going to hang out today outside of a minute or two. Ooh, does he have like some robots going? Sweet. Try not to get anything on that nice Gator shirt. That's the thing is like you can get stuff on this shirt and you wouldn't even know, right? Love you guys. All right, y'all go say to Eric. So, someone asked me about my emotes. Sleepy Bird Art did the previous emotes. Currently, Eric is going to be doing my emotes next month. So who we're rating is going to have the next batch of emotes here on the chat. So go say hey to Eric, and maybe he'll draw you something. All right, y'all be good. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, maybe a co-working stream this afternoon. Don't let me forget. Bye.